This is the crochet jewellery bowl that I've made with a lid, and in part one I'm going to show you how to make the actual bowl part, the bottom part, and in part two I'll show you how to make the lid. And the materials I'm using is an 8-ply fun coloured yarn or medium worsted weight yarn. I'm using a 4.0mm hook. I've got my yarn scissors, yarn needle and a stitch marker, and you'll need all of that to complete this pattern. To start off with, we'll chain 6 and we're going to join into the first chain stitch to form a ring. Now we'll be working over this tail, so hold it like that, and for round 1 we'll chain 1 and we're going to do 12 single crochet into the ring. 1, 2, 3. So once you've done your 12, I'll see you at the end. Once you have your 12 single crochet around into the ring, we'll join into the first single crochet, and that completes round 1. To start round 2, chain 1 and single crochet into the next stitch, and we're going to place a marker into that stitch to mark it. Okay, so single crochet into the next stitch, which we've done, and we're going to do 2 single crochet into the next stitch. 1, 2 single crochet into that stitch. Into the next stitch it'll be 1 single crochet, into the next stitch 2 single crochet. So you're going to repeat that right around, so 1 single crochet into the next stitch and 2 single crochet into the next stitch, and do that right around. At the end of round 2, we'll take out the stitch marker and join into that stitch with a slip stitch, and you should have 18 stitches now. So to start round 3, we'll chain 1 and single crochet into the next stitch, and that stitch will be marked with the stitch marker. And we're going to single crochet into the next stitch, and we're going to single crochet 2 into the next stitch. So 1, 2 into that stitch. So we're going to do a single crochet into the next 2 stitches. 1, 2, and into the next stitch 2 single crochet. 1, 2, and you're going to repeat that right around. So 1 single crochet into the next stitch, 1 single crochet into the next stitch, 2 single crochet into the next stitch, right around. At the end of round 3 we'll take out the stitch marker and join into that stitch with a slip stitch. Now to start round 4, we'll chain 1, a single crochet into the next stitch and mark that. And it'll be a single crochet into the next stitch and a single crochet into the next stitch. So that's 3 single crochets, and then into the next stitch we'll do 2 single crochet. 1, 2, and you're going to repeat that right around. So there'll be a single crochet in the next 3 stitches and then 2 single crochet into the next stitch. At the end of round 4 we take out stitch marker and join into that stitch with a slip stitch. To start round 5 we'll chain 1, single crochet into the next stitch, place the marker, and we'll be single crocheting into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and that gives us 4 single crochet across there, and into the next stitch we'll do 2 single crochet. 1, 2, and you're going to repeat this right around, so it's a single crochet into the next 4 stitches and then 2 single crochet into the next stitch. At the end of round 5, take out your marker and join with a slip stitch into that stitch. Now to start round 6, it'll be a chain 1 and a single crochet into the next stitch, and place that marker into that stitch, and we'll be doing single crochet into the 5 stitches. So we've done 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 single crochet into the next stitch. 1, 2, and you're going to repeat that pattern right around, so it's single crochet into the next 5 stitches, 2 single crochet into the next stitch, right around. At the end of round 6, take out your marker and join with a slip stitch into that stitch. For round 7, chain 1 and a single crochet into the next stitch. I'm going to place the marker into that stitch, and we want to do a single crochet in the next 6 stitches. So we've done our first one. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and into the next stitch we'll be doing 2 single crochet stitches. 1, 2. Now you're going to repeat that right around, so that's a single crochet into the next 6 stitches and then 2 single crochet into the next stitch. At the end of round 7, you'll take out your marker and join with a slip stitch into that stitch. Now at this point I like to weave this tail end in, and I've got my needle on already. So I just flip it over and I'm going to weave it back through the ring. And just give it a tug and tighten that right up so that you can't see through the hole. And then just trim that. Okay. Now to get started on round 8, we'll be working on the sides of the bowl now, and we'll be working in back loops for this round only. So chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to be doing a half double crochet into each stitch around to the end. So half double crochet into the back loops. So that's how you do a half double crochet into the back loop. Now repeat that right around until you get here. At the end of round 8, I've done my last stitch there, and I'm going to join into the top of the chain 2 with a slip stitch. For round 9, we'll be chaining 2, 1, 2, and we'll be doing a half double crochet into each stitch around to the end, and we'll be working in both loops of the stitch.